obviously you're staying in the fight, and again, reading through your journal stuff is awesome, and there's a bunch of different things that I wanted to pull out, and obviously I can't read the whole damn thing.
Right.
Maybe I could, but I'll leave that for you. But one of the things, I'm always thinking that what can I pull out that I think will be really helpful to other people? And I thought that this thing that you wrote right here was just something that can be used by anybody, especially people that are facing tough situations, which, as you just mentioned, you are pretty dang good at dealing with tough situations. And I think this gives a little insight into that. So here we go. Back to your journal. The Kubler-Ross model explains the stages by which an individual grieves for a lost intimate. The 5 stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. In this case, it could be said I was grieving for myself, the former me that had died in Sangin. Since I had a natural understanding of conservation of energy and an awareness of the time required to reach my goal, I instinctively skipped the first 4 steps and proceeded to the acceptance portion of the process. I had decided that to spend my limited energy resources on denial, anger, bargaining, and depression would be a pointless waste and would be better left off of my itinerary. I wanted to be able to expend as much energy as I could toward my goal, which would not only allow me to reach it faster, but would improve the quality of my success. The sooner I had accepted my situation, the sooner I could get to where I wanted to be. Having one's legs amputated above the knee is categorically a negative experience. If I hadn't had the right mindset afterward, the rest of my life could have also become a negative experience. Fortunately, I was able to react to the loss by accepting the negative energy from that occurrence and using it to open doors for myself in order to be sure that my life would remain a positive experience. No matter who you are, whether you are healthy or ill, injured or able-bodied, everyone's main purpose in life is to make it as good as possible. This is an unchanging objective for all people, no matter what happens. Thus, now that I was a double above-the-knee amputee, I needed to figure out a way to keep my life enjoyable. With this in mind, I researched the Paralympics to see if I could participate, which led to a bronze medal at the 2012 Games. Not only that, I accepted people into my life who have enriched it beyond what I could have imagined. From the experiences associated with sports, I have learned lessons that have and will continue to make me a better person. Lessons that I can pass on to others in the future. It was in this way that I was able to transform the negative experience of having lost the lower part of my legs into the positive experience and energy of participating in a sport and all that has accompanied it. If you are ill or injured, use it as a way to discover a new hobby or career. If someone is rude to you and makes you angry, use the anger to fuel a workout. If someone you know has a terminal illness, use it as an opportunity to make a difference in their life and in the world. The most important part of transforming energy from negative to positive is being aware of opportunities as they are presented and having the courage to seize them. Energy is all around us, constantly fueling and transforming. It will affect us in ways we cannot predict. Be a person that uses energy intelligently instead of wasting it.
I like to say use the weight, and I kind of analogize it. I like to lift weights. I'm sure you guys can probably tell. I like to analogize it with maybe like a strict press. So the weight on the bar is whatever. girlfriend broke up with you, whatever possible issue you're having. And you can hold that bar on your shoulders, and you can just leave it there, and eventually start to hurt. And then eventually, if you leave it there long enough, you'll just be on the ground with that weight on your chest. You can't move anymore. Or when you have that weight on the bar and it's on your shoulders, you shoulder press it. And then you do it again. And you do it again and again. And then you let your body adapt. And next time you try and lift that weight, it's nothing. You can do that weight easily. I can handle that, no problem. And then you can handle even more weight. And then when you get good at that, you seek out the weight. You purposefully try and make things harder for yourself so that you can just become even stronger and even stronger. And you embrace that and you start to enjoy it a little bit. And so, I mean, I think that's what I was trying to say there.
I think you said it. Not only